to What's Going On at Willow. I'm Christian Youth, and we're going to be going over kind of a special deal this time because we're getting into those hot summer days out here at Willow where the calendar kind of is a little bit bare of any activities that are really worth coming out and checking out, if I'm going to be honest. There's your track days, whatnot, a couple of sprinkled in here and there, and I'll talk about those, but what we're going to focus on is our nighttime family fun entertainment we do out here during the summer for the public, for our backyard out here. We do a Speedway series, and it's like Bristol in your own backyard out here. We've got a nice little quarter-mile paved oval. It's redneck racing, people love it, you know. It's really fun, and we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more races. Those are all at nighttime on Saturday nights. You bring your family out, you pay a little extra if you want to tailgate right next to the track, otherwise it's $10 to come in per person, kids 8 and under free, and you go sit on the bleachers, and you know, we sell the food and beer, and there's all kinds of action, demolition derby kind of racing, figure 8, super stocks, hobby stocks, and there's classes that even the average guy can come in and join if he buys a car. They made it affordable. You'd have to talk to him when you're out there. All the information to get a hold of these clubs or anyone I talk about on these videos is always going to be in the drop-down box. So if you want some more info on like a date I skipped or something like that, or you just want to dive a little deeper into it and try and maybe get involved, just look in the drop-down box. There's going to be links to websites. But anyway, so we'll start off with the Speedway since I've been talking about that. Spread out nice and easy, so they're not every weekend, so it gets a little tiresome. There's a few weeks between each race, so these guys can fix their cars up after they crash into the wall or back into one of their buddies and get in a fist fight in the pits. You know, it's that kind of racing. It's fun stuff. So yeah, come check it out. The Speedway at Willow Springs International Raceway. We do a quarter-mile paved oval circle track racing every summer. 661-713-8534 if you want to talk about getting involved or you have a car you want to race. I don't know if they do any late models or anything, modifieds, race trucks, all types of stock cars, all classes pretty much. So yeah, that's going to be the by the way, I'm looking at the schedule here. You can come by our office and pick one of these schedules up. It has all the info you need about the whole year, and that's what I'm reading off to you. So then we're going to go into the drag racing, as you can probably see right there. I don't know if it focuses on it. All right. And so yeah, we've already done our first one this year. It's a new management team. So we've got some new lighting. We're trying to evolve it a little bit here. It's really good. We had 200 cars the first race. 200 cars just lining up to look like the 405 freeway on our hot pits. We keep them moving though. We have a pretty good system. Of course, it's new management, so it might have been a little bit slower as everyone was, having a learning experience. The whole new crew, parking people, keeping people going. You know, it's a learning. As cheap as it can get out here. $10 a person, kids 8 and under are free. Come check it out. And you know, we have one. We've already done one, the May 25th. We have the next one coming up June 15th. I don't know when you're going to watch this video, but that's next week or a couple weeks from now. Actually, 2 weeks from now. A little over 2 weeks. June 15th is our next one. Then we have one July 20th, August 10th, September 6th. It's a Friday. It's not a Saturday. We had to put one on a Friday. And then October 19th is going to be a daytime event. So that's the last one. So we run, I think we do bracket racing for the last event of the year. And bracket racing is like a handicap race. Mom's minivan has just as good of a chance as winning as the GTR. The Mom's minivan, the computer system lines it up with and you do your times, and you have your time. We establish what kind of time your car gets. You can't sandbag. Now you can. We're not like sticklers for it. There's not thousands on the line, but you're not supposed to sandbag. And so you get your time that you run. That's your consistent time. You put it on the back of your car. Everyone has one. So we line Mom's minivan up, GTR next to each other. They type it into the little computer, and it says, okay, we're gonna let Mom's minivan have a 20-second head start. So bam, she goes and she's on it, she's doing her thing, she's winning this race, and then it lets the GTR go, and it handicaps it so well that it's a photo finish at the line every time. So then we do drifting out here, as you probably all already know, and they do some nighttime stuff during the summer as well. They light the Speedway up, or you can come out for drifting all day. Watch round 3 or 4 of just drift. and top drift up on the balcony, stick around, then drag race your car. So I mean, and it's all 10 bucks. If you want to drag race, 20 more bucks. What more can you ask for? But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on. Like I said below, below me in the description box, there's going to be links to Just Drift's schedule, to all of the clubs that are coming out here this summer. You know, he'll have links to the clubs that are coming out still. I'm not going to mention them because I've mentioned them all in previous videos. It's just track days, nothing special. We might be having Chump Car, I don't see a firm, the 22nd and 23rd of June. That's kind of a fun race to watch. It's an endurance race. They're only allowed to spend a certain amount of money on the car. chumpcar.com, you can check them out. It's really the only notable thing that would be fun to come out and watch unless it's drifting. Then we have the kart track. We have M1GP doing their racing series, and they do some night stuff as well. They do night practices, night races, kart track. So summertime is more about the community. We open up to the community and we do night stuff out here during the summertime. So if you want more information, 6666. Anyone that answers the phone will answer any of your annoying questions. Don't worry about it. Hey, if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for Rody Thomas here. Also, check us out on Twitter, @RealWSIR. Plenty of content on both social media outlets. And that's pretty much it. So we have the drag racing, we have go-kart track, that a lot of practice, a lot of motorcycle racing, M1GP, and then we have drifting. They do some nice stuff, and then we have the drag racing and the Speedway. So yeah, that's gonna be it for Willow Springs during the summer. And then we start back with all the big boys on the big tracks around September when the weather cools down. I'm Christian Huth, and we'll hope to see you out here.